And we are live. Let me come over to the 6-year-old iPhone that constantly needs to be charged and tell everybody that I'm live. At everybody. Boom. Okay, they know. All the good in the hood. All the good under the hood. And let's get some people when they start coming in. I have, dude, I gotta get some of this energy out. I mean, I'm packing food, I'm packing meals tonight at the church, but before I do that, I gotta get some of this energy out because, you know, we worked today, but like I could have gone harder. So we have the curly bar, and I have 15, 5 and 2.5, so 15, wait, hang on, it might be a 10. Let me just double check. No, it's a 5. 5 and 15 makes 20. 2.5. 22.5 on each side, call it 45, and the bar is 10. We're going to curl 55 pounds here just for a bit. So get yourselves in here, get settled in, and I just need to get out some of my tenacity here. And let's not hurt my back, you know, on the celebration stream. So we're just going to be here hanging out. What's up, Sleep is a Curse? We're just going to be hanging out here for about 40-ish minutes before I have to go. Like I said, I'm packing meals tonight, but I just wanted to wear the Catan shirts. I wanted to... Okay, let me get this more out. Don't hurt your back when you pick things up. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. So, I've upgraded. Oh, you know what? I got to take stuff out of my pockets. Trader Jones tuning in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It happened. It took 7 years, and it took 2 months since August, September, October, November. No, it's 7 years and 3 months. And we made it to 1,000. We're chilling at 1,004. And I just turned on monetization. I got accepted, so let's do a little bit of 1, 2, 3. Go to 1,000? No. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Trying to lift up my Cities and Nights game. 9, 10, 11. I beat Sleepless Curse and Sugar Nuts and Cities and Nights the other day. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wow, 55 pounds is kind of heavy. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, can I do 4 more? And I'll be done. 27. Wow. This bar is getting very heavy, I'm telling you guys. 28. Ooh, 2 more. 29. Okay, 1 more before my arms lock up. 30. Okay. We got the anime styleness out of the way. Let's bring the computer chair back over. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 1, 2. Tell them from the 703 we're out here. We are on the map. We made it. Okay. So since this is just a chatting stream, and you can do a somewhat ask Mr. Unorthodox anything. You can't ask me anything, but I will field your questions. I will filter out by what I want to answer. But feel free, ask me whatever you would like. I'm just going to be hanging out here for a little while, crocodile. Let's put the camera. I have to do this. Oh, see, that's... Give me the camera. Give me the webcam. There we go. If I put the webcam in front, I don't have that issue. Ba-bam! Ba-bam! There we go.
Is that working? Oh, but I want the text over the webcam. Okay, that works. That's what I was looking for. And then I'll put the screen share. Let me kick it over right there. Okay, we're good there. We'll save that. All right. Yeah, this is where we're at. So I will just leave it. If I leave it right there, let me check real quick. I think that's all I need to do. And then we can just hang out and chat. So yeah, ask me whatever you want. We made it to 1,000 subs, Catanians. We're just having a good day. Okay, yeah, it works. It works. All right. That's it. That's all I had to set up. All I need now is for 2 specific people to tune in to the stream before the stream is over. So, or whichever one of them gets here first, then I will call it out, and you will see what happens. So yes, Trader Jones, thank you for the congrats. In all caps. I'm a little winded now. Let me get some water. Let me get a little hydrate here. First question, who's your favorite rapper? I don't, and again, I don't listen to rap like a whole. I used to listen to rap for a couple years in my middle school days. So if I'm gonna pull from that era of middle school days, who did I have? I just had like you know when you go to the candy store and you just pick out you pick out some candy here and some candy there. I just like picked and choose songs from different rappers. I never really had a favorite, but I had a few songs by Kanye, a few songs by Drake, a few songs by T.I., a few songs by DMX, a few songs by Lil Wayne, and so yeah, maybe I can't pick a favorite. Maybe that's too hard. But in terms of favorite rapper that like respects the Nardwuar, the human serviette from British Columbia, Canada, or what have you, when he interviews the rappers and they like give him the respect he deserves, you gotta put some respect on the Nardwuar, the human serviette. It might have to be Kendrick Lamar or Snoop Dogg. They just give that man the utmost respect. Second question, how do you feel about beef fingers? Yo, I gotta get some more beef fingers in Houston at the Korean barbecue joints. Third question, what do you want for Christmas? Oh, I was just thinking about that, what I wanted for Christmas. I want a creeper. I want a creeper. That is not a Minecraft-related thing. That is not a person who stalks you at night creeper. A creeper is a car-related tool. It's like a pad that on a frame on wheels, and you can lay on it, and then the mechanic goes underneath the car. So I'll probably ask my family or whatnot for a creeper for Christmas. So it's just got a funny name, creeper. Who came up with that name? There could have been a better name for that. Fourth question, are you growing your hair out? I am absolutely growing the hair out. It is not quite a mullet yet, but it's on its way. And I love to put a bunch of gel in it, and I need to put more gel if I want to get like the Sopranos mobster like slicked back hair. Like I'm greasy. I gotta get the gabagool. I gotta go down to the deli and ask for the payment for the protection and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What have been the highlights from your CU streams? Ooh, that's good. That's good. So yeah, for those just tuning in, this is the celebratory. I made it to 1,000 YouTube subs, and I put the category as Catan Universe because Catan Universe has been the game I played the most through all 7 years of growing the YouTube channel. And I still remember my first ever video. My first 8 videos were the 1-point play through the 8-point play on Catan Universe, playing the bots and pulling all those challenges off, and then the channel just went from there. So the highlights from my Catan Universe streams, because I started streaming in late 2020, I believe, is when I started streaming. And just from the highlights from there would have to be just some really close games, either with viewers, with with randoms, I guess, but mainly like been some really good games with viewers. Every once in a while I get absolutely destroyed by, like, let's say Nikki Lou, or the Green Gazelle comes to mind. Also, Trader Jones cutting it up against me in Catan Universe. So yeah, I would say close games in Cities and Nights, especially with Seafarers. I had some good, only a few, some rivals for Catan. It's not Rivals of Catan. I think it's Rivals for Catan, or either way. What that expansion is called, it's the 2-player game. I've had a few good streams of that Catan Universe streams playing Rivals for Catan, and those stick out. Like all the expansions, not just Cities and Nights, but all the expansions like Rivals for Catan, Special Scenarios, Rise of the Inca. Like, those streams are just so fun. Like, most people want to watch Base Catan competitive. And what do they want to watch the next day? Base Catan competitive. And you know what? That's fine. That's what most people are into in the Catan space. But I will always be the expansions guy, because I cannot get enough of that. I have played Base Catan out, like, I have played it till my eardrums, or what's the phrase, till my ears bled, or I just had enough of it, basically, is my point. And it's still fun to go back to it every once in a while, but I personally don't have the fire that everybody in the Base Catan competitive space has for Base Catan. I played it too many times, and it ain't it for me, Chief. It ain't it. It's not. It doesn't scratch the Catan itch for me. I gotta get some Seafarers at least. Oh, that's another thing. Highlights from the CU streams: some just Seafarers gameplay, whether that be on, and I'm talking about specifically the Seafarers maps that are not offered on Cities and Nights with Seafarers. I'm talking about Droughts. I'm talking about Oasis, or the Oases. And I'm also talking about, there's one more Seafarers map you can only play on just Seafarers, like, without Cities and Nights being added in. And I'm talking all of this under the umbrella of playing on the Catan Universe platform. So, yeah, lots of good streams. I do remember one of my favorite Catan Universe streams that I did was the... was it a big milestone that I hit? I'm trying to remember. And I played one game from each expansion. I started with Base Catan, and I played Seafarers, and I played Cities and Nights, and then the last three might not have been in the exact order, but then I played Special Scenarios, and I played Rise of the Inca, and I finished it with Rivals for Catan, or vice versa. But I played one of each 6 game modes on Catan Universe for an entire stream. And that video is probably still up on the YouTube playback, but that was my longest stream I've ever done. It was at least 6 hours. It had to have been. So that was mega fun, and I'm still looking for the one of 2 people that I am looking for to tune in because of the something, and so we'll wait on that. Actually, let me hit the be right back. I can just check it from here. I don't have to go over and get my phone. So yeah, that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. So let's go to the directos. Okay, so no word from them yet, but let me put it back to there. That way you all are still keeping you guessing like that. Okay, so what do we got here? Nice answer, so many great memories. What have you noticed about how your life has changed over the years? What are your best achievements, and what are you looking forward to next? Ooh, a loaded good question. What have you noticed about how your life has changed over the years? Well, being that I'm coming up on age 29 faster than I thought, almost closing out the 20s faster than I thought. What have I noticed about changes in life? I'm no longer running around like a madman. I mean, in the sense that like there's a lot of things I gotta do within each week or each month, but I'm no longer like I know what I have boiled down the essence of Mr. Unorthodox and what he likes to do in life. And all the other things I was trying out in my young 20s, like whether that be going to college or joining Army ROTC or working at a preschool or some other fourth, fifth, and sixth thing, I have boiled out all the things that I've been trying to do to figure out what I like to do in life, and I have gotten down to the the meaty meat and potatoes of the things I like to do. So it really goes as follows: my job as a machinist and working on my cars as a mechanic in my personal time, and the satisfaction of fixing those old clunkers when they break down. Trying out those new muscle cars, those modern muscle cars that I've been wanting to drive ever since I was saving up to buy the townhouse. Maintaining the house and making money so I can live in it for years to come is maybe like a fourth thing. Going to my church and then being plugged into a young adults group, so I get to hang out with people my age range, although I'm kind of aging out of that group because they say it's 18 to 30, and I've been in that group for many years, and I was mostly the youngster and then like the middle child in that group, middle-aged in that group. But now on the tail end, there's like some youngsters in there who I am having some trouble relating to because they are a Gen Z, and I am finding out at age 29, almost 29, I am having trouble understanding. I'm becoming that old guy in the sense, not that I'm old, but I just having trouble understanding some of the things they say or do or feel about a certain type of way, because I just don't. I did not have those experiences they had, or the way they think. It's just different. So, but yeah, being plugged into that group and volunteering at my church, or just helping people out in general. I help some of my friends fix their cars, and in my young 20s, I didn't really want necessarily to volunteer here and there unless I was doing it with friends. But now, as an older 20-something, it just feels like something I should do. So maybe slightly older age, it just feels purposeful. So that way I'm not just going to work, coming home, watching YouTube for the rest of the night, and feeling like, life is just the same monotonous circle. Like kind of like how Mr. Incredible felt when the supers they had to go underground, so he had to just get a desk job. You could tell it's just sucking the life out of his soul, and he just wanted to get out there and put on the suit and be Mr. Incredible. So I think, we all, maybe that's all what we want to search for in life. So maybe that's basically my point. I've found a lot of the things I like to do, and I just want to get the fire going and do them really well. And that probably answers that question. What are your best achievements, and what are you looking forward to next? My best achievements are you talking about in general or Catan? I can answer for Catan. My best achievements are the 8-point play, 6 Defender Catan victory points in one match, building out 30 ships and 30 roads in a consecutive longest shipping routes. I could just rattle these babies off. And there's probably a couple more, but those couple come to mind. Achievements in life, if you want to ask that, are getting the townhouse, getting my finances locked down, or having the mindset to work towards locking them down, and having that mindset since age 17. Like I started saving money when I was 17, and then through my early 20s, I was saving more and more. And in my early 20s, I was looking up how to invest money, like in stocks and stuff, while still saving for the townhouse. And then in my mid-20s, I was actually putting money in the Roth and then starting to buy stocks with it. And now in my late 20s, I have built it up to where I've wanted to get it to, and then still it's going to keep growing. And then the dividends you get paid from the stocks, and not actually. So yes, I did buy those Shelby Mustangs, which one was $70,000, one was $60,000, but not keeping them, returning them to the CarMax, and not paying a crazy amount of money in the loan or the loan payments and the insurance and the property tax and all that. So just driving clunky cars, old cars, for as long as possible and fixing them and learning through fixing them, so that way I can be better as a mechanic and making smart financial decisions as well as I can possibly do from age 17 till now. And that has gotten me so far ahead in life. And I'm miles ahead of my friends. Not to put them down or to like toot my own horn, but like I have had so much self-control and delayed gratification and all of that stuff that like I would just not buy the latest iPhone or they all have like smartwatches, and yes, they're cool, but like I feel like that's unnecessary. Who cares about a smartwatch? Save your money, go out to eat every once in a while to a nice spot or something. Sure. But like, who cares about a smartwatch? Who cares about the what are they called? The Apple AirPods. You guys know what I'm talking about. Who cares about those? I still have the wired ones. They work just fine. So yeah, not buying the latest and greatest things. Just, I bought this computer from Best Buy, and it was like the mid-level gaming computer. And I was like, bro, am I really gonna drop this much money on it? But I was like, let me just do it once and then try to like not do it for a really long time. So yeah, I really don't have anything fancy. I've never owned anything super fancy, I would say. I'm looking around trying to see if I have anything like halfway fancy. I bought this Catan shirt. This is probably the last article of clothing I've bought in the past 6 years. I don't really buy any clothes. I have just I grew to my size at like age 18, and then I just have not grown anymore. So I just haven't had to buy any clothes, and I keep telling my family, don't buy me any more clothes for Christmas, but they still do. I get like a new pair of shoes for Christmas every year, even though I don't need them, but like I can't be mean about it. I have to accept them because that's what my family got me. So yeah, I don't really buy any flashy things. Yes, I buy the Shelbys, but I give them back. I just want to try them out. I've been wanting to drive those. I've been dreaming about driving those for like the past 8 years. So I got to scratch that itch. So best achievements in life: the finances, the house. I've made a lot of great friends over the years. Shout out some of you watching. I've met up with you in person, which is majorly awesome. So yeah, I've made a lot of great friends. And they've kept me in line because, Mr. Unorthodox was getting a little wild in various ways and means in the early 20s. And they've rubbed off on me in a good way, surrounding myself with some good people, some good friends. What am I looking forward to next? I just want to, like, make all kinds of cool content and play all kinds of cool custom boards on Two Sheep. And let me see if anybody else is up in here. Okay, so we're still looking for the one of two. Either one of them that tunes in, I will shout it out, the thing that's like right off screen here. But anyways, so yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to next. More good Catan content, better content if I can manage that, and I want to get better at machining at my job so I envision making this glorious metal Catan set, which I've already announced. I just want to make it really good, like with the best machining I could possibly do, because my machining from year 2 of me working in the machine shop, looking back, it was just like, it was okay because I was just starting out. But so I've come so far, I'm in year 6 and change, and my machining is better than it was. Like, it's really good now, but it still has so far to go. Like, I get so much better. I just have to like get there with my skills and all that. So My next achievement is making the Metal Catan set, and it's going to be a huge undertaking. It's going to take me a long time, but that's the thing. The Unorthodox Machinist puzzle. Okay. Sorry about that. Neighbor's always asking to use one of my parking spots because I know I'm a single dude, but I ran out of room. But when that dude's back from truck driving, then I'm going to be like, yo, get out of my spot! I won't say it as aggressively as that, but this was finished in year 4, I want to say. Yeah, around year 4, I finished the Unorthodox Machinist puzzle, which I'm going to show you guys here on stream. For those that haven't seen it, or have been looking to see it and haven't seen it in a little while. So I will show it to you like this. So this is the Unorthodox Machinist puzzle. It's kind of heavy. And this is the opening, and then this spot, this piece with the arrow on it, you have to get it, you have to move, it's an unblock me puzzle essentially. You have to slide all these out to get this one to go out of the puzzle. And there was going to be a whole, it's not done, because there was going to be a whole 3D element to it where this space right here, I was going to mill out a circle, and then I was going to go like this, and then there was going to be a whole bunch of different puzzle mechanics going on in this space to make it like a 6-inch by 6-inch by 6-inch cube. And you're going to have to do all these things, and there was going to be like a rod here, and you're going to have to move that out of the way in order for that to open this space up to get this arrow piece fully out. So the puzzle is more of a 2D puzzle, and it's technically not done, but it's done enough where in 2D mode it can be played. Only one person has solved it, by the way, which is kind of cool. So yeah, my machining has gone from this, with all the little brass pieces you see, and the Metal Catan puzzle is something, or the Metal Catan set is something that I'm working towards. So let me see here. Okay, let me try to keep with the chat now. So those are some things I'm looking forward to next. Other things I'll have to brainstorm and get back to you because I'm just going off the dome, off the hairy dome now. 5th question, what's your biggest tip for people getting into competitive bass Catan? Well, you are going to, I guess my first tip off the dome is if you're going to be getting into competitive bass Catan, you're going to want to watch competitive bass Catan YouTubers or Twitch streamers. You're going to watch what they do because they give a lot of little nuggets of wisdom, a lot of little breadcrumbs. And they're not necessarily going to give you everything they're thinking. They're not going to give away all the sauce, the RB sauce. We have the meats. But they're going to give you a lot of good little nuggets of this and that they do because each game is going to be different, obviously, because the board is set up differently. Different players have different strategies, but if you watch them enough, you can pick up like, oh, I should generally be doing this, or should I generally be doing that, or wheat sheep strategy, and then like various slight modifications on that is like pretty juicy. But if you get into a bass Catan match and you're like, okay, these people are competitive, and someone took the good or wheat sheep spots, or wheat spot, or sheep wheat spot, or whatever, I might have to go like a full-on like road building strategy for taking longest road later on and making sure it's locked down for me as a player in a competitive bass Catan match. Also, like, you know, doing something crazy like building on 2 really good sheep hexes and then having a sheep port nearby, and that way that if you can't get on an ore or a good ore or good wheat, you could just as long as you get on a good ore, you could sheep port out a bunch of sheep for the wheat and then ore wheat sheep strategy that way. Also, you could build on 4 resources and then make sure like you kind of have a monopoly on a bunch of brick and everybody else is like clamoring and demanding bricks, so you're like the brick guy, the brick lady to go to be trading, and then you can get good trades out of a game of bass Catan competitive. So that's my thoughts there. 6th question, what's your biggest tip for playing cities and nights? Okay, I see how those questions go together hand in hand. Sleep is a curse. As I just swallow some water. on my Catan shirt, but that's fine. It'll come out and it'll just dry out. What's your biggest tip for playing Cities and Nights? Ooh, don't always place your starting city on an or wheat sheep, because although it allows you to build your knight and activate it guaranteed, that can hurt your long-term game progress of getting out early with city improvements. So my biggest tip for playing Cities and Knights is try to build out at least 2 of the 3 level 1 city improvements as fast as possible. So I'm talking get out level 1 green with a paper and level 1 yellow with a cloth. And if you can get those 2 out, and if you can even get level 1 coin out, if you get all 3, you got the trifecta, then you are just really off to the races. I think it was like that, yeah. So if you can get level 1 of all city improvements as fast as humanly possible in a match of Cities and Knights, do it. And then you are pretty much guaranteed to get a slow stream of progress cards coming in early, which will allow you to hop out ahead of the competition, as long as the dice rolls aren't just like favoring your competition like mad. Now, another thing you can do for playing Cities and Knights is don't focus on brick too much unless you really want to like go hard on a brick port, or unless you want to go hard on a brick port, because people aren't necessarily demanding brick in Cities and Knights until maybe later on. So early game, it doesn't really do much for trading, I don't think. And you can get a city wall, but like beyond that, it's not going to have a whole lot of power. So don't focus on brick too much in Cities and Knights unless you think you can port it real well at a brick port, or if you can grab a merchant early on from that early cloth you play, then sure, but don't worry about it too much. Get on a good paper or a wood producing paper with your city, or a good sheet producing cloth with your city. It doesn't have to be necessarily just go for the science bonus all the time. Get up that double city later, early to mid game if you can, on like a 6 sheep or a 8 sheep, and just start building up yellow city improvements to the trade bonus. Let me go back because I'm out of focus. And then once you get trade bonus, lock in the yellow metro and just start porting 2 cloth for whatever you want for the rest of the game, and just have all kinds of cloth coming in. If you can triple city on an 8 sheep or a 6 sheep and you'll get yellow metro, just start porting 2 cloth like for whatever you need, and then that can really get out of hand and really get dangerous. And then build your knights in such a way, build out, if you can, like 3 knights in a game of Cities and Knights, and then you can just bounce a robber multiple times and end up stealing like 4 cards in a turn, especially for roll at 7. That could really be something good for you. 7th question, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. I'm always ready. What are you talking about? I'm ready. I'm here. So yeah. German Lad's watching an ad at the moment. Let's go. See, I have ads running on the YouTube channel now, so if you don't want to watch the ads, then just don't. But if you want to watch the ads, and your boy can get some YouTube lunch money. But don't feel like you have to. Just do whatever you want. Still, that's always been my claim to fame. To mini fame. Just do whatever you want. If you don't feel like watching anymore, just you can go do something else, and I'll still be here. German Lad made it in 1,000. Thank you so much, German Lad, for sharing in the celebration with me and a few others here. It's hype. It's majorly hype. And let me kick it back to, shout out German Lad. He's got the YouTube channel. He's got Lego stop motion animations if you want to see some of that on the German Lad YouTube channel. It's been posted in my Discord here and there. So we want to get German Lad to 1,000 subs next. I could be totally down with shouting that out. Top Shelf Answers, thank you. A lot of wisdom in those answers. Thank you very much, Trader Jones. I'm trying to have the wisdom as early in life as I can. I don't have all the wisdom. I just have like I have like this much, I would say. When in my early 20s, I felt like I had this much. Now I have this much. And then later on, I want to have this much. Like I can hold a lot of it. Because my hands aren't, the biggest. But they're like medium large, perhaps. Not quite large. Because when I put on the gloves at work, the latex gloves, the larges are a little too tight, but the extra larges are too loose. So I'm somewhere on my way. So in terms of wisdom. Are you still thinking about sending that to Chris Ramsey, the Canadian puzzle guy? Oh, I am thinking about it. But what I really want right now with this puzzle, the objective is to let lots of my friends try it out before I send it off anywhere. Because if I send it off, it's going to be a while to get it back, and I just want my friends to be trying it out. So I'm actually going to bring it to group again on Thursday, because I haven't brought it to group in a while. So some new people have come, and maybe they want to try out the Unorthodox Machinist puzzle. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of goes back to Trader John's early question. What are you looking forward to next? Just making more metal creations and posting them on my other YouTube channel and getting that YouTube channel to 1,000 subs. That would be kind of fun, because I feel like that YouTube channel can kind of, I don't really have to shout it out too much, because people have just been coming to that channel just by coming across it or whatever. Because when I post the Shelby content, when I post mechanic videos, and then when I post machining videos, the views just kind of naturally come to that channel. So I don't feel like I have to like really press it, do a full court press in terms of promoting that channel. So I'm happy about that. So yeah, I want to grow that channel. That's my next achievement. Out of all your videos you made to get to 1,000, what are your top 5 videos you have made? Ooh, that's a good question. Let's break it down. Actually, let me go to the YouTube channel, and let me show you. Okay, it's gonna be hard because not all of them are like the most viewed, but I will go by views first. I'm gonna say how to place all pieces in Blockus is absolutely one of my all-time favorite videos I've made, because someone challenged me that I couldn't place all the pieces in Blockus of all the 4 colors, and I said, hold up, let me do it, and then I did it. That was back in 2017. Another good video I've made in terms of Catan, of course, is gonna be let's see, ranking all 54 Cities Nights progress cards from worst to best. That was a fun one I did. And then in terms of gameplay, I would have to say there was one where I played Greater Catan, and I think I only built on wood and ore, and I won the game. Let me see if I can find that one. Let's just search Greater Catan, because I don't have too many videos of Greater Catan. Show all. So only one roll of 5 seafarers. Greater Catan, I didn't build a single ship and I stay on the mainland. That's pretty good. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Greater Catan, I only built on ore and lumber to win the Greater Catan scenario. So that is a fire gameplay. I was having so much fun winning that match by only building on ore and wood. Like the two resource unorthodox strategy, that went so hard. That was so much fun. Now another good video I like is gonna be, let me go back to the channel because it might still be on there. I don't know where it would be, but basically, yeah, let me go back into manage because I'm gonna have to search for it. This is not a Catan video, this is a Pokemon video. I spent so much time editing this, and it's just kind of mid, I guess, but I had a lot of fun. It has like a Pikachu giving birth to baby Pikachus. Let me try to find it real quick. It's definitely in the playlist. Is it not? It was called like all Pokemon with only one weakness. Here we go. September 11th, 2018 is when I posted all Pokemon with only one type weakness, gens 1 through 7. So this is when I had 34 subs. And that was back in 2018. Oh, no, it's not made for kids, I guess. I never selected that back in 2018. Sure. Alright, so yeah, it hasn't got a lot of views, but I put so much effort into that. And since uploaded, it's gotten 215 views, but one of my all-time videos. So yeah, I would say the Blockus video, a couple Catan videos, the Pokemon video, and then there's one Catan video where Metropolis before Barbarians. Yes, building a metropolis before first barbarian invasion. I was playing that on my phone, and I had to screen record. I had to start screen recording because I couldn't believe it happened. I built the green metro before barbarian's first invasion, and that's still one of my all-time great videos in my opinion that I've done. So with that being said, those are my top 5, give or take. If you could let me think about longer, I could come up with maybe a better top 5, but that's just off the dome. Let's see. Trader Jones says, "Are you open to a CU mega celebration stream? Remember, you have the community feature now on YouTube, so you can promote that bad boy." Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. So let me show you something funny that I just did on the community tab earlier today. It's just this image. So do with that what you will. I will actually, let me edit and kick my webcam down just a bit just so you can see it. So yeah, there's a little bit of backstory to that. One of my friends did some really good editing with that. So that's just a fun little image in the community tab, which I am playing around with the community tab. But yes, Trader Jones, you're absolutely right. I can go in the community tab and I can shout out like a CK mega stream. That would be a lot of fun, especially if I could do like even one or two, if I could do an Enchanted Land game or a Great Canal game and just play lots of Cities Nights matches on either side of that, a CK or CU Mega Celebration stream would be tons of fun, absolutely. I'd be so down for that. I don't have enough time this weekend. Thanksgiving coming up, I'm going to be in Florida, so I can't do it then. But let me try to squeeze that in after Thanksgiving, but before Christmas. Focus back in, webcam. I'm chilling like a villain out here, but I'm not. I'm getting a little too crazy out here in the computer chair. So I can definitely do that. And actually, let me be right back one more time. I gotta get at somebody because I am not seeing them. Because if they don't tune in, boom. Okay, let me hit it back to this and take it up here back. Okay, so we're good there. We're good there. So yeah, the Greater Katana was gold, absolutely. And where else are we at? Where was the CK? Yes, CK Mega Celebration stream. That could be fun. Next question: how many glizzies can you fit in your mouth at one time? That remains to be seen. If I did a YouTube short on that, I might get canceled off YouTube, or maybe not. But my most popular YouTube short is throwing a hot dog down a hallway, aka a glizzy. It got 17,000 views, and it still remains the most popular YouTube short I've ever done, and one of my most popular videos. So it just goes to show you, you could just make like the most random content, and the algorithm just could go crazy and show it to everybody. So I still don't know how the YouTube algorithm works, but at least I made it to 1,000, and I got you all in the Catan community. So follow up: how many glizzies can you eat in one sitting, bun included? Ooh, I'm gonna say 4, because there could get a point where if I push it after 4, I'm gonna throw up at 7, because the hot dog glizzies, they're gonna roll a Catan 7 on my stomach, and I'm gonna have to burn them. I'm gonna throw them back up because I don't think I could do 7. I think I could do 4. I could maybe eat a 5th one and not throw up. That remains to be seen. Can I put ketchup? No, sorry, you can't put ketchup on it. That's taboo. Can I put mustard and relish on the glizzy hot dog? Is that allowed in the eating how many I can eat in one sitting? Because I'm not doing the hot dog eating contest like I'm Joey Chestnuts. I'm not swallowing grapes to expand my stomach. Gregor Time was gold. Sounds great. Subs criticism. I'm so down for a mega CU celebration. Count me in. Yeah. Okay, that can be definitely in the books. Let's call it December 10th just came to mind. Am I doing something? Oh, the wedding. Gotcha. Not me. Chill. It's all good. Let's try early December. Like a December It'd have to be on a weekend, like a Saturday, where I just have all day to just go wild on CU. Maybe December 3rd. Let's put a pin in December 3rd, possibly. I'll announce it, of course. And CU celebration. Please give us details when you know and when we can pile in. Okay, gotcha. Yep, let's think about December 3rd. I will give more details in the coming weeks. We can allow the condiments as long as you add Old Bay. Oh, Old Bay seasoning trusted for over 75 years to season the meats. Yeah, I could put some Old Bay and some relish. I'd like some relish on a hot dog, okay? On a glizzy. Come on. Let me have the relish and the Old Bay. Next question. When are you trying Old Bay ice cream? Oh my goodness. That could be the first thing I buy with YouTube money. I could buy Old Bay ice cream and put it in a waffle cone, perhaps, and eat that on stream. Okay, let me write that down. Let me write that down. Let me put a pin in it. Let me shout it down. Where are we going? Here. YouTube money. Buy Old Bay ice cream and eat on stream. My handwriting sucks. I have to go really slow to have good handwriting for it to be legible to other people. I can read my own chicken scratch, but if I go really fast, I used to be able to write fast and it be somewhat readable. But ever since I became a mechanic, like my hands are like usually kind of semi-cramped up a lot because I'm always swinging the hammer and using the screwdriver and using the micrometer and all the wrenches and all the other tools. So like my hands, like they don't want to write like smoothly and fluidly and nicely. Like my hands, they're just not writing hands anymore ever since I left school. Old Bay ice cream has been written down. Germalad says, you made that one short in the Lego aisle. What did you get? Oh, okay. We'll have to go by latest because that was semi-recent. Are you talking about Target Lego sets? 239 views.
Alright, Lego Builders. One level away.
Yeah. That one got 239 views. Did I make one more in the Target aisle? I thought I recorded one. Maybe I just never posted it. That's the only one I can think of. I remember going down a different Lego aisle after recording that short. And there was a whole bunch of other Legos I was looking at. But I guess I never posted that one or never recorded. So, either way, 239 views on that one. And what's my highest Lego viewed shorts? Oh, it's gonna be the giraffe I saw at the Springfield Mall. Right? Yeah, that's it. 1.7 thousand views. Because I saw it was Lego Duplo bricks.
Bigger Lego bricks, like the ones you would play with as a toddler, I guess.
Do I do
like
a view out? Do I zoom out? Okay. Oh yeah. So here's the giraffe. Look at that. There was a Lego giraffe at Springfield Mall, and it was on my dad's birthday dinner, I believe, back in August. And I just had to record it. I was like, this is insane. That took some time to build that thing. Out of the Duplo bricks too, that thing stands tall. Like if I was standing on that giraffe's back, and to fall off that would be an injury because that's how high up it was. So was fun. Yes. Vanilla ice cream, Old Bay seasoning, caramel sauce, and a waffle cone for some extra razzle dazzle. Catanians, ice cream enthusiasts everywhere going crazy for some vanilla. Vanilla viewers at home, sleep is cursed. People are super particular. Do I need to get French vanilla bean? I think vanilla bean is like the one to go to. Every time vanilla connoisseurs, I ask them, they're like, vanilla bean, what are you talking about? Don't say French vanilla. Don't utter that in my presence again. I'm like, okay guy or gal, I am sorry. So I'm going to say vanilla bean for now, unless you correct me. Old Bay seasoning. Caramel sauce. Can I get some caramel sauce? And a waffle cone. And I'm going to add those up together in a math equation, and it's going to equal razzle dazzle. How about that? My mouth is not dry. My tongue feels weird right now. I don't know why that is. Okay, so that's written down. Dude, that pineapple video is one of my all-time favorites. I just like offhandedly, like on a whim, and it got super popular compared to my other videos. The mice got into the pineapple in the garage, 2.2 thousand views. I don't know, like I just threw it in the woods because mice, they ate the pineapple that was in the garage, so like we're not gonna eat it after the mice ate it. They got stinky breath. Nah, I'm just playing. They probably do though. They never brush their teeth. By the way, it's pronounced do plow. Oh, I thought it was Duplo. Okay, my whole childhood has been a lie because Duplo is do plow. That's like Lego knew what they were doing when they made it pronounced that way, but I thought it was Duplo. Subscriber says, "Now you don't want vanilla bean." Oh, cross it out, cross it out. All you vanilla people all over the place. Either the standard vanilla, homemade vanilla like the Blue Bunny kind, or French vanilla. I'm gonna say Blue Bunny homemade vanilla. Although my roommate is big into Blue Bell, so I'm gonna write Blue Bell as well, just in case I find the French vanilla of that. Homemade vanilla or French, not bean. Although, how can you say no vanilla bean after we watched the Killer Bean movie? We got the Killer Bean video game coming out on Steam. I'm still all kinds of hype for that. Killer Bean movie, one of my favorite movies, indie movies, I guess you could say, or YouTube movies, technically. Vanilla bean won't be proper etiquette. Gotcha. Do palau. Do palau is how it's pronounced. LOL. Okay, let me go. Be right back one more time. Let me check it. Check once. Check 1 2, check 1 2, and yep, nothing from either one. I'll just probably end up announcing it either way, even though they're not on, but that'll be fine. Okay, so it's do plow, do plow, do plow, do plow, do plow. When I think of the do plow sound, it reminds me of oopla! Sounds like a oopla! Or what's the SpongeBob thing? Sounds like a why can't I type? Sounds like a lot of oopla! Oopla! And then like he gets kicked off the screen. Sounds like a lot of oopla! Duplow! Something to that effect. Anyways, that is, yeah, those are my thoughts. Let's sounds like a lot of oopla, oopla, and then he just, yeah, this guy, and it's like he gets hit with a brick. That's what's funny about it. He gets hit with a brick, and then he just like falls back unconscious. That was the SpongeBob, classic SpongeBob episode. We love that. Okay, so Catanians, you can ask me a few more questions. I gotta get out of here, and I'm gonna end the stream in about 7 minutes. He gets hit with a rock, that's right. Or I think it looks more like a brick to me. Yeah, it looks more like a brick right here in this picture. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream in about 6-7 minutes. I will make the announcement of the thing right off screen here in just a second. And then I'll get ready to get going. I'm gonna wear the Catan shirt to the food packing event tonight. Look at that, I got a small neck, gotta fill out this neck area. And then the other thing is, if you have a big, I'm not trying to show you the armpit hair, but if you have a really big gap in the shirt, it means you need to get bigger arms. You want to fill out the gap in the t-shirts, but we'll get there. So yeah, that's my story so far, Catanians. I'm just super grateful. I finally hit 1,000 subs. It took forever, and that just goes to show you that people are watching other things on the YouTube, whether they be cooler or different games, like probably Call of Duty. Do I wish that I streamed another game? No, because it's hard for me to stream like Rocket League or Call of Duty Zombies and give commentary at the same time, because like when I'm using a controller and I'm moving my fingers and the screen is like moving a car or a character around, and I'm having to focus on that and try to talk at the same time, it's like I end up not talking because I get into such a focus mode with the driving or the running of the guy and the shooting of the zombie that like it's hard for me to do both. But Catan, I can kick back. It's just a board. I can click around, do my thing, think about what I'm going to do next, and the commentary just flows like caramel sauce being poured on my French vanilla ice cream to make an Old Bay ice cream cone. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm happy with, you know, just where I'm at with the Catan stream, the Catan channel, the Catan Twitch channel, all that stuff. Meeting all of you, some in person, some online, playing against some of you just viewing for the fun of it. The constructive criticism making me better at Catan over the years. I'm happy with it all. I've my friends, when I play them in person, they're like, "Oh, you're the Catan master. You've played like hundreds of games." And I'm like, "Well, I have played hundreds of games, but anything's possible in a game of Catan. That's what's fun about it, especially Cities and Nights. It could be anybody's game." So, I mean, yeah, I usually win against my friends, but like, just wait till they get better. I also want to play more ping pong. That would be super fun. If I could, like, I have some ping pong videos that, like, no one has seen on my channel, but if I could have, like, more of an audience for ping pong, that would be so much fun. I have 41 videos on the ping pong channel, and I will show you. I had some amazing moments versus Deshaun, Jared, Tommy, Mac, just dropping all kinds of names. We even played a ping pong match on the air hockey table, which Catanians. I don't know if you fully grasp how insane it is, because there's a big plastic divider. There's the score electronic readout over top, so you have to consider don't hit the ball too high. And the air hockey table is smaller, but we played ping pong on the air hockey table. One of my most unorthodox moments I can think of when it comes to sports. And it's just one of my absolute favorite things I've done with my friends in terms of like out of the box games. You know what I mean? Like normal ping pong, I got really good at it and I still miss it. I even played a marathon versus des shoes. We played 26 games of ping pong to see who could win the most out of the 26 games. So yeah, lots and lots of fun on the ping pong table. And I'm probably going to have to wait, unless there's a warm day I can catch here in the next week or two. I want to play someone at a green metal ping pong table in Crystal City, because there's one there, and I want to play on it so bad with my green paddle. It would just be so on brand for me. So if I can make a video for that, that would be pretty legendary as well. So there we do. Does this mean you're retiring? Yeah, I'm retiring. See you guys later. I'm out of here. It was fun while it lasted, but I made 2,000. I'm good. No, next goal 2K. Watching a 1-minute ad. Wow, what are these ads coming out? Are you watching the ad on Twitch, or is it on YouTube? Because I guess Twitch, I don't know what the ads do on Twitch. When I watch other people on Twitch, like support the other Catan creators, I have to watch a couple ads sometimes, but I don't really know what they do on my channel. Because I don't think I messed with any of it. It's probably just whatever the default thing is. Final question, when are we playing Hunt Showdown? Sleep of the Curse. Yes. Okay, so before the CU Mega Stream, I maybe could have a time here there to play some more Hunt Showdown with you, because that is very fun. And it is, yeah, it's right here. And I don't have the test server anymore. I have the correct one to play with you. So that should be fun. Let's queue that up for I also I won't be able to stream a whole lot because of holiday season after the CU Mega Stream, and I also have to tear my Mustang apart again and fix an oil leak on it before driving season in the springtime. But I can fit you in for Hunt Showdown. What are you doing next week in the evening time? We'll discuss. So maybe some of that. Okay, back. Germalad, did you watch the ad on Twitch? Is that what you... Okay, so you're back. So you must have watched the ad on Twitch, correct? Okay, Catanians, I got 2 minutes, so here it is. Here is and for my background, what I'm going to want to do is have a certain video in the background. So let me go ahead and search search Metal Catan. So I am going to have let's do this one. So this is the Metal Catan, and let me get my my webcam just a little bit out of view of that. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, so Catanians, my big announcement. I didn't see David George Catan, nor did I see Keister429 tune in at all to the stream. But I have to give them a big shout out because they are next in line to receive Metal Catan pieces. Let's go! So as I prepare to end the stream, Catanians, I just want to show you I have been working on the Metal Catan set, but this is the precursor to the Metal Catan set. So, because neither of them are here, they don't get to choose which ones they get yet until they come talk to me on the next stream, maybe the CU Mega Stream. But for Keister429, being subscribed to me on Twitch for a really long time, like Nikki Lou, I made her a Metal Catan piece for subscribing for so long on Twitch. I made Sleep is a Curse, Mark Hubsy Wubs, and the Kelly C Metal Catan pieces for being such big support to me for my Catan streaming career. And then, of course, David George Catan being such a big support to me, even from when I first started streaming pretty much, and him giving me shoutouts on his Discord, on his Twitch channel maybe once or twice, and whatnot, and for him getting me on to be part of the Daft Bav Catan team. So basically, Keister429, longtime Twitch subscriber, and David George Catan, big supporter from me pretty much since day one of me Twitch streaming Catan. We have 2 Metal Catan pieces for them. They are next in line to receive Metal Catan pieces from Mr. Unorthodox. Woo, Metal Catan pieces! I cherish mine every day. Thank you so much, Sleep is a Curse. Thank you for saying that. I am going to maximize my webcam. Ooh, we're big now. So, David George Catan and Keister429, whoever gets at me first, either on the next stream or whatever, they're going to receive what I have made for them is first, let me show you the copper. Let's see if it'll focus. Let me do, what's the number? Yeah, like this. This. So, it is a Copper City, an 11 sheep, an 8 ore, and you can see the 8 number insert is brass, so it's a little bit better of a number, but the 11 sheep insert is just a stainless steel insert. And then the 10 wheats, and again, the focus is not the best, but if I bring you in just like that, you might be able to see it. Sorry about the focus there, but it is a 10 wheat on the bottom, so the brass hex represents wheat, the green painted steel hex represents sheep, and then the, because I couldn't find a lighter shade of green, and then the stainless steel hex up here represents ore. So we got an ore wheat sheep with a Copper City, and then a stainless base for it to sit flatly on. How cool is that, Catanians? So either David George Catan or Keister429 will get that. And then for the last thing I will show on stream before I get out of here is going to be the triple brick. And this is kind of a nod, a kind of a shout out to the Kelly C, because what I'm going to show you here is we have a brass city, and I've made brass cities before, but this one is going to be sitting on 3 brick hexes. This is as follows: 8 brick on top, and then 2 11 bricks on the bottom, because the Kelly C always going mad lad with the fun times about an 11 brick. Because building on an 11 brick is doing a Kelly C. So I just thought that was kind of funny. And I mainly had to do 2 11s because I broke the end mill that was allowing me to do the 8s and the 10, the 8s and the 0s. So it had to be 11s after that. So Catanians, we have made 2 Metal Catan pieces, 2 Metal Catan little mini sets. And this is the precursor. Because now that I know how I want to make the Metal Catan set based off of making these intro sets, I can now build out the entire Metal Catan set. It's going to take me a while, but this is what I'm working with so far. So if you like what you see, the Metal Catan set will look kind of similar, but hopefully more epic. So they both have a stainless steel hex as a base with a stainless steel screw bolted. I drilled and tapped the bottom of both cities. And this is what we're working with. And Mr. Machinist, Mr. Unorthodox, always machining things. I think some of the videos are on my Unorthodox Master Games channel, and some of the videos are on my Donating Horsepower machining channel. So you can see how I have built out these Metal Catan hexes, and I'll have more videos on the full Metal Catan sets. But yeah, take a look at these, and that is what they are. So whenever David George Catan and Kaiser 429 tune in next, this is what they will be receiving. Okay, Catanians, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Let me get out of here. Thank you so much for your support over the years of not just on YouTube, but also on Twitch. And more Two Sheep gameplay to come. And if Catan Universe ever fixes itself, I will have to, go back there to show them some love for things like Enchanted Land, Rise of the Incas, Rivals for Catan, and the occasional Cities and Knights gameplay on there. So I'll be basically playing on twosheep.io and Catan Universe, because Catan Universe is where I started, and I gotta give them some love. So it's gonna be both of those platforms moving forward. Thanks again to everybody for tuning in and just putting up with Mr. Unorthodox through all the things, all the streams, and some streams didn't quite work out, some did, some were hype. Streaming the National Catan Championships, which I think is how Sleepless Curse first started watching in 2021, and a few others. So having fun streaming those when their streams aren't quite, up to spec, up to what we want for in terms of hypeness. I gotta bring that hype. I gotta infuse the hype like you're pouring Old Bay on it, on something, on your meats. And all the streams, all of you tuning in, all of you chatting, and some of you even subscribing to me on Twitch, which you really don't have to do. I just hugely appreciate that, because that gives me a little bit of extra lunch money after a long work day. When I've tired my body out working on mechanical equipment and whatnot, I can go get myself some Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, Indian food. There's like a Caribbean spot with good jerk chicken near me, and all the other foods that I love to eat. And without the non-stream, what would we be where we are today? Without the neck non-stream, we may not have made it here, at least as quickly, or not at all, perhaps. Right? The neck non-stream is also a historical moment for the channel. Absolutely. Well, Catanians, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna listen to one of my favorite Van Halen songs to get me hyped for the food packing tonight. I love Van Halen. I love all these other classic rock bands. I understand they were before my time. I just can't get into a lot of modern music. But if you ever wonder what I'm listening to blasting in the car, in the Shelby, or my old Mustang, it's probably Van Halen, or the occasional, what else? 38 Special is another great band. Def Leppard, Aerosmith, Winger, fill in the blank, yada yada yada, etc. So Catanians, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get in my stick shift car and shift gears and listen to the radio. Listen one song off YouTube before I go. And seriously, Catanians, you all are simply the best. Couldn't have done it without you. And thanks for all the support. I'm gonna leave these Metal Catan pieces sitting right here on the desk. And we have the Old Bay ice cream idea written down. I will see you all when I see you. Thank you so much for all the support. Gotta give you the love one more time before I get out of here. And we got the Catan shirt in salutation. What are the words? Words escape me at this point. Catanians, I'm gonna drink the rest of my water. Symbolic of the hourglass running out and the stream ending. Take care, Catanians. I bid you good night. Go play some Catan. Go do whatever you like to do. And I will see you in the CKCU Mega Stream. Good night. Love y'all.